Hi, I'm Dave Durch. Welcome to Advanced Fighting Systems Online Training. This video is going to be on basic punching and kicking drills. Okay, let me show you a little bit of our footwork. So I want you to understand what I mean by zoning and offsetting your opponent. Matt, come on out here, please. So if we was two normal boxers or punchers or kickboxers, whatever it is, we'd be squared up right here and say Matt's hitting me with an uppercut here, whatever, and I'm hitting him. We're both right here, right on with each other. What happens, it comes down to who the better fighter is, who's faster, who can take more punishment, all them things like that there. So the key is, there is a way to beat a better fighter. So we want to offset this guy. So in other words, look at my feet for right now. When I'm here, say I'm left stance, and if I throw across, after I throw across, I do a triangle. This slides in, and it's out, and I throw, okay? If I was to throw across and an uppercut, it's the same thing. If I go back, okay? So what's really happening here, and don't move for right now, Matt, when I would hit, say I would hit Matt, say I'm here. Now if I wanted to throw an uppercut, say I'm here. Now I am behind him. So if we turn for the camera for right now, I'm behind him. Okay, so I could hit him here, I could hit him. What he has to do now is he has to completely adjust, which is very difficult. And even if he does adjust, I shift back. Okay? All right, so just to get that idea one more time, you just stay right there. I say I hit. I'm shifting over here so I can hit again. Now if he does adjust me, turns, I just go right back. I'm here and I can be here. Okay, so that gives you an understanding of the footwork we're doing and the reason why we're doing it. Okay, what we're going to start out with here in our basic punching and kicking, I want to show you just a little bit of footwork, how we switch sides as we're fighting. Okay, in other words, we may be in a left stance, we may be in a right stance. Okay, we're going to start out, Dave's going to give me a jab to keep this alive. He jabs again, then he's going to hold the pads for me. I'm going to start out with a jab, across, Dave's going to step back, across, and I'm going to hook. Now you can turn these into anything you want to be. I could go jab, cross, cross, uppercut, hook. So we go, holds the pads, like this here. So again, uppercut, gives me a jab, pads up, turn the other way, Dave. Okay, that's right. You do it again, he gives me a jab, there we go. Okay. So we can mix these up however we want to mix these up. We can also, Dave gives me a jab. I come in, I jab, cross, cross, uppercut, cross. Dave could give me a hook with this hand. I come back, I bob, I cross, and I cross. I mean, excuse me, a hook and I cross. One more time. Gives me a jab. Jab, cross, cross, uppercut, cross, he hooks, cross, hook. Okay, we're going to bring Matt out here. All right, so Matt's starting out, he's in a right stance. And I'm going to assume that you already know a jab, a cross, a hook, and an uppercut, so you have some understanding of punching. So he's in a right stance, left stance. He's going to throw a right cross. And as he throws that right cross, his right leg's going to step in, and he's going to throw a left cross. So he goes back. Okay, he starts out with a right cross, and he slides in, and he throws a left cross. Now what's happening here in reality is he's moving side to side on his opponent. Okay, so one more time, he gives the right cross, and so he'd be hitting me there. Now he comes with the left cross, and he'd be on this side. We don't want to just be totally square with our opponent, okay? We want to offset him, because if we stay totally square with him, it's going to come down to who is the better fighter, who's in better shape, who can take more punishment. What we're going to do is Matt's going to start with a jab, across, and a hook. Okay, back again, one more time. He's going to give me a jab, across, and a hook. Okay, and you notice how I move a little bit with him so he can do this for right now. Okay, give that a try. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to functionalize this now. We want to make it alive. Everybody just stands in one spot when they're working pad work. We want to move. Okay, we want to create a fight out of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw punches at Matt here, nice and easy. And we're going to set it up. When I jab at his stomach, that's when he's going to go into a jab, cross, hook. Okay? All right, and notice one thing, after he finishes throwing his punches, he backs out. He doesn't just stay right there. All right, so we'll start this out slow. We're moving around like this. I get him a jab to his stomach. There you go, we're moving around again. So we're moving around, we're making it functional, like this. Jab to the stomach. And he backs out. Good. This time we're just going to put in a uppercut and then go into a cross. You can create whatever type of drills you want to, but you want to make it functional, you want to make it alive. In other words, moving. Don't just stand there and have him hit the pads if nothing's happening, okay? So with that said, when I jab to his stomach, that's when he's going to go into the drill. So moving around. Okay, here comes a jab to his stomach. And he backs out. There you go. Now see, we're moving around. I'm keeping him alive. I'm keeping him aware. Okay, jab to the stomach. And he moves out. One more time. Moving around. Jab to the stomach. Give that a shot. Now we're just going to change things. Like I said earlier, you can create your own drills, okay? This time Matt's going to go low and hit me to the body and then finish with 2 crosses. Again, what's happening is he's zoning. He's going side to side on me. In other words, if he jabbed and he crossed and he hit me low with a cross, okay, he's on, see where he is? He's on that side of me. Okay, he's over here now. All right, moving around, keeping this alive. I jab to his body, and he moves out. It's good. Okay, one more time. I jab to his body, cross, hits, cross, cross, and he moves out. See how important that is? He moves out. One more time. Here we go. I jab to his body, jab, cross, hits the body, cross, cross. He moves out. Okay. All right, what we're going, let me show you what's happening when he jabs. When he jabs, I'm zoning just a little bit, and I'm not doing what's called a boxer's parry. I'm controlling this. This is a little bit of Dumont. I don't want to go into that, but I'm controlling this. Watch what happens to his body when he jabs. See, I offset him, okay? And that's going to help if he's throwing a cross. But what's really happening here, as this happening, this becomes one movement. Okay? So I'll go 1, see, and I'm hitting him. Now if he was to cross, see, my hand's there. Okay? And I'm hitting him automatically. Okay? So I wanted you to see exactly what we was doing. One more time. He jabs. I zone just a little bit. I take this control. And I just hit at the same time. Okay. Okay, what we're going to do now is I'm going to jab at Matt. Matt's going to get control of my hand just a little bit. And at the same time, he's going to hit with a jab. And he's going to hit with the jab, come with a cross, an uppercut, and a cross. And you notice how I have to move for him, okay? All right? So with that said, we're going to walk through it real slow. I jab, cross, cross, uppercut, cross. Okay, now we're going to functionalize it a little bit. Still go slow, but we're going to move. I'm going to give him a couple shots, keep him alive. When I jab to his face right now, he goes. And he's out. There you go. Moving around. One more time, I jab to his face. Good. Okay, what we're going to do now is mask on the jab, and off the jab we're going to do what we call a salute. Again, we're offsetting our opponent, taking control. Many things could happen out of this. So what I mean by the salute, I'll show you in the camera. Let's say I'm on a left stance and Matt is throwing a left jab at me, and it really doesn't matter. It could be a jab, it could be a cross. They're both straight line. What I'm going to do is I'm going to zone out, and I'm going to salute. So I'm coming up to his arm, and I'm taking this movement right here. And then right from here, he's going to cross, okay? He's crossing, he's hooking, and he's crossing. All right? So again, all I'm doing is stepping out and saluting that hand. I'm getting control of it, okay? So I'm offsetting him. If he comes out for 1 second, we'll turn this way for the camera, okay? And he gives me the jab. See, I'm here, okay? In reality, I'm offsetting him, and this is where my cross would come. Okay, and this can turn into anything. See, it can turn into, boom, see, anything you want it to turn into. But I'm getting control of him again. And one more time, you go slow, please. And I'm zoning away from this side. Okay, and look right where he is. See, okay, all righty. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give Matt a jab real slow. He's going to salute it, okay? And he's going to cross, cross, hook, and cross. Jab, salutes, cross, cross, hook, cross. Okay. All right, now we'll functionalize it a little bit. All right, so when I jab to his face, that's going to tell Matt when to go. All right, so we're moving around. I'm keeping him alive, giving him some shots. Okay, here comes the jab to the face. Cross, cross, hook, cross. And he's out. He backs out. That's the big thing. He backs out. One more time. I'm keeping him alive. See how we're moving like a fight? I jab to his face. Cross, cross, hook, cross, and he's out. Okay, good. Okay, so now this time Dave's going to give me a jab. He's going to give me a straight cross. As the cross comes, I'm going to parry it and salute it. Okay, as I salute, I'm taking it down. I'm going to cross with my left hand. Okay, Dave's back. I cross with my right hand. Notice my footwork. Dave's going to step back again. Notice my footwork. I'm zoning. I cross with my left hand. I hook and I cross. This is what we want. We're going back and forth on our opponent. We're not staying straight in on him. In other words, I'm not here fighting this guy. I'm hitting him here. I'm hitting him here. I'm off to the side of him. If he adjusts, I'm back off to the side of him, hitting him. Okay, so one more time. That gives me a jab and a cross. I salute, pull down. I cross, 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 hook, cross. Now you can put in anything you want, okay? Okay, we're just going to walk through this again. So I'm going to give him that a jab, across. He's going to salute it. He's going to shoot me into the kidney or the stomach, whatever. Give me an uppercut, and he gives me a cross, and he's out. Okay, one more time, we'll walk through it. I give him a jab, the cross, shoots, he's out, and he's out. Okay, so we're functionalizing a little bit. We're moving around. Okay, I'm keeping him alive. Okay, like this. I give him a jab to the face, jab, the cross, he salutes, he hits, and he's out. There you go. Okay, one more time. Moving around. I give him the jab, the cross, he salutes, he hits, uppercut, cross. That's it. Okay, now what you can do, you can create any drills you want to with this. You can have on chest protection whatsoever, to where I could jab and I could cross and he salutes and he could hit there. He could salute and he can hit. See, I jab and I cross and he can hit. He can get right there. He can get rid of this salute. I can jab, I can cross, he can hit. Right, boom, he hits. See, then he can salute. See, there's still this. There's numerous things. You just mix them up. The difference here is he's taking control. He's offsetting me, which is very important. When I jab and I cross and he salutes this, see, I'm over this way a little bit. Difficult for me to fire this. And if I do throw it, I can't throw it correctly. And the other thing is, I jab, I cross, he salutes. I have to adjust. See, turn. And what is most fighters? They're in one stance. They stay here, like this. Okay, so it's very difficult for them to adjust. We are adjusting. We are fighting from the left side to the right side. So if I go match in the left stance and I go jab and I go cross, he salutes. He's in a right stance right now and he hits. Boom, he's in a left stance. He's back to a right stance. Okay, and he's zoning me. He's like going behind to the side of me, making it very difficult for me to counter. And the other thing that I'm not feeling is, I'm not feeling the shots. I'm not feeling the thing of getting hit. So we'll walk through it one more time. We're moving around. I'm keeping him alive. This is very important. Give him a couple shots, keep him alive. I jab, I cross, he salutes, he hits, uppercuts, he crosses, and he's out. Okay. Okay, now this time we're going to add a little bit of stuff. Dave can give me a jab, gives me a jab, and he steps in and he follows up with a hook off of the lead hand. So he jabs and he hooks. I cover, okay? As I cover, I hit. Straight in hit. Okay, one more time. Jabs, I cover and I hit automatically. As I cover, I'm hitting. Dave's going to give me a jab, and he's going to follow up with the hook. I'm going to cover and hit. I'm going to cross. Dave's going to switch for me. Cross, okay, uppercut, cross, hook. Okay, one more time. You can set these up however you like. But notice how we're switching stances in the action, in the fight. Again, Dave's going to jab. Stepping in with the hook, I hit. I cross, cross, uppercut, cross, hook. Okay. All right, So you give me a jab. Pop. Okay, give me a cross. Boom. Okay, we'll go into this. Here, boom. So the same thing, except here's what's happening. You give me a jab, and I'm zoning that jab a little bit, okay, for right now. And so when that jab comes, and now that cross is coming, and I'm timing this, right? Okay. So I'm timing that one more time. So I'm going pop, pop. Excuse me. So I can boom here. See, hit. See. Okay. All right. We'll walk through that. So what's happening? Turn this way for right now. See, doesn't matter. Just for right now. So I jab. I cross, parry the cross down, and hit low. Boom. Right. So what's happening? One more time. Jab to me. Pot. Now cross. Now I'm not doing this. I'm coming over. See, my hand's already down. Okay. So you jab. See, normal stance is where's it at? See? So you jab, you cross. See, it's already here. So it's not coming up to go down. Okay. So I jab, pop, I cross. Yeah, see what it is? It's already there. And this becomes one movement. Pop, right here. Pop, that's one. So you can say one, you can say 1,001. So we go. Yes. Right, okay? And you can hit a little bit, don't kill me, but use your reach. Don't jab, cross slowly. Look at when I'm hitting you. Where's my arm? See how my arm's bent? Yeah. Watch the timing change. Now watch the timing change. So use your reach. So I go pop, boom. Yeah, see how it's bent? Yeah, use your reach. Okay. Use your reach, see, because that's timing. Your reach is timing. Because what's happening, I jab. Now watch, as I'm coming, bang, yeah, see, and throw it, and use your, yeah, see, it's still bent a lot, see? So you watch me one more time.
Body in too far.
Right, whatever, all I see is this is bent, see? So now which would be like, bang, see how, instead of here, see, I'm closer, so I lose that timing. So what's happening, pop, when you're hitting me, see, this is when you want to be hitting me, when I'm like, what? I'm like, boom! Like you said, you turn around, you hit the pole. The difference is the pole ain't coming to you too. See where this one is. So I go, pop, bang, yes! There it is. Right, see, when this happens, everything changes. It's like two cars doing 60 mile an hour hitting. Okay, so we'll walk through it. So I jab, and I cross. You can hit exactly right there. Now I forgot what I showed earlier, but it doesn't matter, jab, cross. Yeah, pop, pop, see, boom. And just give a couple of those shots. So you can just do that. I go jab, I go cross, hit, pop, 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 right, and we'll feed this up. See? Okay. So you can hit a couple times low. Okay, so we're ready? We'll walk through it. Okay. So I jab, I cross, boom, bam, bam, pop, pop, right. Good.
You want to come up with it?
Yeah. We'll walk through it one more time. Go slowly. Jab, I cross, pop, pop, pop. And then the last one, you can go ahead and cross out, maybe hook, whatever, just to hit the pads. Okay? See? And you can do this with protection on, see? Okay? All right, ready? One more time. Here we go. Jab, pop. Good. All right. All right, again, we'll functionalize it. So what I'm going to do, again, to Matt, I'll say when for right now. I gave him a jab. I gave him a cross. That's all my fault. It's all right, doesn't matter. Okay. Again, I give him a jab. I give him a cross pop. Good. All right. This time we're going to add a trap. Dave gives me a jab. As he gives me the jab, I go into hit, and he's giving me a crossover energy. I'm going to lop sow and hit. Dave's going to go back. I'm going to cross, hook, cross. Again, Dave jabs. I parry the jab. I'm hitting. He stops with crossover energy. I hit. I cross, hook, cross. One more time. Jabs. I hit. I trap. Cross, hook, cross. Okay. Now, we're going to functionalize this just a little bit. So everything you do, this is how you want to do it. We're going to move around now. Dave's going to be jabbing at me. I'm going to be parrying. Dave may jab and hook. I'm going to be moving around. We want to move like this, okay? Now, sometimes Dave's going to come in. He's going to work the body. And I stand there, give you some shots. We want to keep it like this here. It's alive. And then all of a sudden, Dave jabs. And I come in with my drill. Now Dave's back at me. Nice and slow, but keeping it alive. See how we're moving? Keeping it alive. He gives me a jab with his left hand. We're back into the drill, and he's keeping it alive. Right off the bat, here's what I want. I do the drill. Right now, that's what I want. This guy back on me. Because if they did not finish the fight, that's what's going to happen. One more time. Moving around. He gives me a jab. Moving around. Good. All right, let's talk about the hit. So Matt jabs to me slowly for right now, and he crosses. Okay, so there's 3 times that you can be hit: before, during, and after. So in other words, if he jabbed and he threw a cross and I hit him now, that would be after this comes. Okay, he could jab, throw the cross, and I hit him at the same time that's coming. That would be during. Okay. If for some reason I picked him up and he jabbed and he crossed, that would be me hitting him with the interception before. Because what would happen is he jabs and I feel it, see? It's a little more difficult going low because in reality, he jabs, see, that would be the shot there. In reality, okay, all right, in reality. So we'll walk through this for 1 second. So he jabs, and here's what you want. You don't want after, that's the weakest one, okay? All right, though, I mean, that's fine, don't get me wrong, but he jabbed, and as it's hitting him, as he's coming, he's getting hit. Okay, so that's the during. So the harder he's coming is he's being hit. And this is the type of timing. So now you become explosive. Who knows how hard you're going to hit this person? It all depends on how hard he's coming at you, too, at the same time. So one more time, he jabs, and he crosses. There it is. There's the shot. Okay, we fight in rhythm. Everybody fights in a 1-2, in other words, jab cross, 1, 2, see? Or a jab cross hook, 1, 2, 3. See, a 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3. We fight in rhythm. So it's best to start out with going 1001. In other words, when we go 1001, if he said 1001 and he threw a jab cross hook, go. He's throwing 3 punches, but his mind is saying he's only throwing 1. See, very important. His mind is saying he's throwing 1, but his hands are really throwing 3. So what happens, his hands try to reach his mind. See, speed comes from the brain like electricity, 110, 220, 440. All right. So what's happening, so if he jabs and he crosses 1001, this is what I want to do. So say if he jabs and I go 1001, I want to start this in reality right now as that's coming. So because this tells me this is coming. Okay? So he jabs and he crosses. There it is. Okay? So I'm just saying 1001, and it makes you extremely faster. So I could really go like this. We'll go real slow. I go 1001. And I just hit him, let's say 6, 7 times, but my brain said I hit him once. So my hands are trying to reach what my brain's saying. So one more time, 1001. See, and then you can go into half beats. Okay, thank you. Appreciate you picking up our video. Any questions you have in the future, just email me, Dave Durch at yahoo.com, and keep checking out our website, advancedfightingsystems.net, for online training. Thank you.